A selection of colours. Yeah, a selection of colours. These go for £5.10 on eBay. Yeah, you too can have one. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Ours always seem to be in the same sort of colours, unless you get a little bit of a different colour band on there. Yeah, it just all seems to be the same sort of medical look. Yeah, two types of control. One's religion and one's medical. Fear driving, sense covering. Instead of 17 paces behind your husband, you have to walk. Everybody has to walk 2 meters apart. You don't have to have yellow, you can have a grey thing. But with that stuck to your face. Can you not see what they're doing to everybody? Or you everybody that scared that they're just falling into a trap to be smothered, no different like what the Muslim men have smothered their women. Everybody in this country is being smothered by sense control dictated to by medical people. Yeah, and I'm not happy. You know the reason why? Because the medical world also gives hormones to children and puts them on a suicide path of 60% death rate in order to chop the tits and cocks off. There's a good looking one there. You can have a blue one with it written on, so you can convince yourselves it's not like a hijab or a sense controller. You can just go for the normal face shield without no face mask on, so you can let people know you're happy and you can still smile while you're having your senses manipulated by a load of disgusting pedophile fucks. And if you want to be trendy or even loyal, you're even loyal to your country whilst you're being blinking fed sense control. Yeah, you can look cool while doing it. Yeah, real fucking cool. Look at fucking me. I am as cool as fuck, covering my senses over around a bug where these fucking face things don't fucking work. Oh, look at me. I've got the confidence to put one on. Yeah, I've got my glasses on and everything. I've got the confidence to put one on inside a house to slowly build confidence to show everybody when I go outside they're confident in being their senses smothered by systematic, diabolical, anti-God shit. What was a beautiful young lady? Who can fucking tell anymore? Put a bit of fear in there and you become the same. You can all be the same together. The bully man to bully his wives, they have to walk behind him. Yeah, like good sense control type of bods. More like a couple of meters, isn't it? It's more like a couple of bloody meters. All being trained in the same format but slightly different. Everybody's moaned about the blinking burqa and the security of not seeing people's faces in banks and stuff like that. Now we're all the fucking same. Thing is, one's done with religion, the other one, which is our one's done with medical fear, because there's another agenda. Fake freedom. The freedom will be given to those who could afford it more, because prices will go up, and blah, blah, blah. And then you can all walk round the UK mixing together, because you'll have a common thing to talk about, and that is your senses are being controlled. There's a nice looking empty pub. Yeah, they're on quite a few of them on the last legs. There's so many of them getting closed down on a daily basis anyway. You know why? Because Muslims don't like walking past them in the street. Really, they don't like pubs. They don't like alcohol unless it's in medical stuff. They've written that back in their stuff about, I don't know, 40 or 50 years ago. Oh, by the way, if you use alcohol in medical purposes, it's all right, we accept that, but you're not allowed to have it anyway, sociably. Yeah, that was written in with their stuff a few years back. Yeah. So, you probably lose more pubs than the daily loss of pubs that were lost anyway. Right? So they could probably make a lot of these closed and your dancing halls closed. You know why? Because they'll probably give you freedom to do this. They'll probably keep you locked in eventually over time. Might not be this COVID break, but maybe one in another 50 years' time. Yeah? Seriously, in another 50 years' time, you'll probably be all locked in, and the only freedoms you can come out, and because they're practicing all their stuff at the moment to put inhibitations on you and all that sort of stuff and restrictions. So maybe in 50 years' time, yeah, The only thing you'll be allowed to go out and do, yeah, is this, is pray. Yeah. Now, in these places, they don't have seats. They can do the 2 metre rule. In ours ones, you have to take all the way the pews away or whatever, really, to start doing that. Yeah. So you'd be let outside to do this with the 2 metre rule. Because everybody, right, will be shoved back in 60 years' time or whatever, and they'll be allowed out to pray 7 times a day. 7. You get out to play 7 times a day. You get out in the fresh air. Yeah, that's the only time they'll probably let you out. Because your raves, your discos and your parties and your football cheering, your marches against the establishment, you've all huddled together, blah, blah, blah. And these lot are so well behaved. And you English motherfuckers, yeah, that's what they think of us now. English spoiled, selfish motherfuckers, yeah, can fuck off with your booze. You can fuck off with your fucking riots and everything else like that. Because control, by the way, would like a bit of this. Yeah, a bit of, but they're doing it in a systematic way so they can have the power crunching elite. They'll still be going around on holidays and doing all their shit. They'll still have fucking concerts in their bloody great big houses. They'll have little Elton fat fucking John going around their fucking house and doing a fucking stupid concert in some rich fucking hallway. Yeah, and the rest of you can just fuck off. Fuck off and fuck off in your own fucking country, on your own fucking land. Yeah, what a fucking piss take. And you all of you are nearly, not all of you, but a lot of you are complying because of fear. Yeah, you will lose your fucking land, your people, your British ways because you're all fucking shit scared about a fucking bug, right? If you looked into it properly and studied it, and you studied the chemical warfare and all the rest of the fucking shit, you will realise it's one big fucking bullshit blag. About time you fucking listen, really, because you're losing your ways, you're getting your fucking, your senses restricted through fear, which then makes you do fucking more things. But the things they're doing seems to be like reduced halal meats coming in all your supermarkets, everybody. Yeah? All that shit. Yeah, and we're so against it, but we're behaving the same. These are the signs for pedophilia. The top 2, that one and that one. The lover of little boy lover. And then the bottom 2, a little girl lover. Same thing here. That's how they do it. They mix and match it all up. So the emotions get attached to the logo in a way that people don't get it. That's Jimmy Savile, right deep down in your medical world. Because that bloke fancied all these kids on this advert. But people won't get it because it's attached to emotions elsewhere. That might as well say Jimmy Savile was here. Thing is, though, nobody believe it, will they? They're all too scared to admit they attach their attachments to something that's got a background of evil in it. Yeah, and you wonder why the medical world in this country, right, yeah, is doing things like to then go down a suicide path of gender changing. How on earth can our medical world recognize 6 different genders when there's only 2? They're all spinning your brains, spinning your emotions. It's like evil and good has got together to create a grey area to make money out of the lot of you. Control you, the lot. And it's difficult for people to wake up, like I said, because they put their attachments to what they believe. I'm not knocking them, the folk who, but are attached to it because they've been led to believe. They've been hoodwinked, whatever you want to call it. The modern world of logo talking is a lot faster than reading a sentence. Secrets and pie. Pie is short version for pedophilia. Rainbow Dash, things like that. You just have to look it up. I mean, I could go all day into it and all that lot, but, you know, stay in denial and fuck your kids up their fucking ass, why don't you, you thick fucking motherfucking thick fucks. Sick of listening to the emotions of this country because you're just being spun like a pathetic load of fuckers, right? Because I suppose I could do it without swearing and all that. Oh, look, by the way, everybody, it's a little bit evil with the rainbow. And everybody go, oh, no, shut up, you bugger. They're doing a good job, really, and all that lot. Yeah. Yeah? Oh, it's all, you know what I mean? You're all in denial. Right, you know, Jimmy Savile, you know, when Jimmy Savile goes, right, an evil bastard like that, another was like a drug dealer, another one takes his place straight away. He stamped his mark right down deep. Because that guy's up for, you know, shagging kids when they're dead. So he's right down in the psyche of the medical world. And they've got in there and they're just putting adverts on the telly, you're all ringing bells. Yeah, save the children, don't get me wrong. But I mean, I live near a place where there's children who are in a place, a hospital, because they're going to die young because of certain things and illnesses and stuff like that, yeah? Funny that you got one place that looks after them, but they're in a town, right? Yeah, Blackpool, by the way, the Fylde Coast, yeah, that caters, yeah, for paedophilia. They advertise it by doing things like this, accepting money from governments to house paedophiles, nonces. Yeah, that's registered paedophiles, convicted paedophiles when they come out of prison. Yeah, this town, right, accepts money off the governments in a family resort, and they do it hidden in a charity, behind a charity, so people don't know. So that's basically like pre-prostituting the innocence of your children, even before they're born. Yeah, and then you got to connect it to all the LGBT lot. Yeah. And that's why they want to get in there. That's why even the schools, there's some schools in Scotland as well. Yeah, they're teaching kids about loads of different genders, all for money and for normalisation. So that when these rich bastards of the history of what they've been doing pops up, nobody will give a damn. Ask Telford. Yeah, go and ask Telford. Go and ask Blinken, Rotherham and places like that. Not even the media in this country gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn. You know why? Because you're all right, Jack. Basically, it's a fucking blinkered shithole of paedophile, disgusting, evil. A place that looks like a nice postcard, but behind the scenes, everybody fucks kids. Or they're blinkered to the fucking of the kids because they might lose their job or some shit like that. Little rainbows behind drag queens teaching blinking kids about sex and all that lot. This poor kid, yeah, does blinking drag stuff to adults.
Hi, my name is Lactatia. Anyone who comes up to me and says, oh my god, I'm such a big fan. Oh my god, can I have a picture with you? No. Are you a lactator? Are you a lactator? I don't care about my fans, I care about my lactator.
Let's listen to this stupid fucking drag fucking queen do its fucking shit to kids.
Who wants to be a drag queen when they grow up? I'm a girl.
No, you're not. You're an ugly, fat fucking bloke, mate. You're all being conned, manipulated, so that normalisation of paedophilia will become normal. Now, people say, why am I bothered? My kids have grown up. Well, hopefully I'll have grandkids. Yeah, and if anybody touches my grandkids...
Desmond is Amazing was seen at a gay bar, wearing a crop top and dancing in front of grown adults, handing him dollars.
Hi guys, what's up? It's Evan Ross Katz. I'm senior style editor here at Mike.com. I'm joined by one of the youngest and most famous drag kids in the world. Desmond is Amazing.
Look at the kid's eyes. It's like abuse all over the place. Come on, guys.
You get to express yourself, and there's no boundaries.
Yeah, look at the paedophile covered floor, by the way. That represents paedophile floors, those floorings, in a lot of churches. Do you know what I mean? The parents of these kids should be arrested.